year ago, we decided to move from a fully managed service environment with a third-party provider to a self-managed, partially self-managed environment where we built 2 brand new data centers.
Right.
But during that exercise, we uncovered that the management of our I-Series platform, our Power 7, was in an area that we had no particular expertise in. And therefore, we had to find an expert managed service party to manage that environment, that platform for us. So that's when we went through the exercise of looking at the various companies that were in that space, and that's when, through a very exhaustive due diligence process, that we picked Blair Technologies to work with. We looked at a number of factors, one of them being the value proposition, that it didn't make any sense for us to go and hire the expertise that you already had resident in-house. It just didn't make any sense to us, and even if we hired 1 or 2, it just wasn't a scalable model. So from a value perspective, it made a lot of sense, business sense for us to go with Blair. But on top of that, there were a lot of other factors, including just the level of expertise that you brought to the table, the willingness and the flexibility that Blair brought in terms of developing kind of unique solutions for the business problems and the technology problems that we had. And more importantly, we're in a business where our systems, our critical systems, and 2 of them run on the I-Series platform, had to be available 7/24. And your company offers the monitoring of our hardware and our operating system on a 7/24 basis. So that was absolutely imperative to us. So there were a number of factors in our decision outside of value. It was around the expertise and the level of service and the type of service that you brought to the table.
What makes CIOs, in your mind, look at managed services or cloud as a part of their rolling out their strategy on quickly deploying projects in a timely, cost-effective way?
The business environment today is moving very, very quickly. So getting product to market, service to market, capabilities to market quickly is imperative to us. So when we look at managed service, it is in the cloud, it is a very highly scalable, pay-as-you-go type service that is part of the solution set for CIOs today, as well as what we do internally.
Do you see a managed services, sometimes it's viewed as a symbiotic relationship, sometimes it's viewed as a threat to some of the internal staff. How have you been able to sort of socialize that within your own team?
That's a good question. With my particular team, we recognized at the leadership level that we really didn't have the expertise to manage our particular platform, the I-Series platform. It wasn't a difficult decision to realize that we had to find a partner, a third party, to come to the table to provide those particular services. So you're not considered an external third party, you're part of the team.
So managed service is not about just sort of understanding it from a superficial layer. It's really understanding an organization and their DNA, more or less.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely.